try and kill a gargoyle. Gonna try and kill a gargoyle without dying. But it probably won't happen because they're very, very strong. Yep, there's that gargoyle. Oh boy. All right. Welcome everybody to GameSushi. Let's try and take down a gargoyle. Hold on, let me look at my persuasion here. Okay, I'm at 6. I might be able to persuade this thing to not kill me. So we're gonna try and get rid of this gargoyle first. After that, we're gonna head down to the cemetery and see what Marrow has for us, because I completely forgot. Then we should probably visit Vesuvius, and then after that, we'll head to the shady whatchamacallit person, a smut peddler. See, I was thinking of Vesuvius, and then I started heading there. Where am I going? Oh, wait, you know what? I think I remember we can talk to Strauss.
Where to?
So let's head to LA. Because I think he's got something. If my persuasion is good enough, I can also persuade him to give me something that will help me against the gargoyle if I completely fail at the persuasion and it comes to blows. And I really hope it doesn't come to that, because compared to a gargoyle, I am made of tissue paper. And I'm very delicate. I'm just a delicate little flower.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
What's up, Morpheus? Do you have a few minutes to talk with me?
Of course.
I have a question for you about gargoyles.
Gargoyles? Why are you asking about gargoyles?
It seems that one lives in an old theater in Hollywood. I have some questions.
What can I tell you about them?
Alright, let's try to use our persuasion. But the other options are, what is a gargoyle? How can I fight them? So, yeah, we're gonna do, come on Max, you're not telling me something about this gargoyle.
Yes, I know something of gargoyles, and of this gargoyle in particular. I had hoped that he would meet his final death, but it seems my creation still lives to torment me.
What? Your creation?
Yes. Many years ago, I created this gargoyle to protect the Chantry from our enemies. He was a faithful servant and saved my life more than once. Unfortunately, he became increasingly upset about his role as my protector and wished to be set free. I refused to do so. Finally, he stole away into the night, and I haven't seen him since.
I see. Well, Isaac Abrams has asked me to get rid of the gargoyle.
Isaac Abrams? His disrespect for the Camarilla is surpassed only by his hatred of LaCroix. If he finds out, it will be a source of great embarrassment for the clan and the Camarilla. He cannot learn that this gargoyle was my creation. Do you understand?
Completely. I will tell no one of your secret. I will take this under consideration. Number 1.
I appreciate your discretion in this matter, neonate.
Good to hear. Now what do I need to do?
Here, take this. It is an ancient ward that may help you on your battle with the gargoyle. You need only carry it on your person to enjoy its protection.
Thanks. But how do I best fight the gargoyle?
With much difficulty, I'm afraid. Gargoyles are notoriously resilient. Their hides are made of stone. Firearms will be almost useless. Blunt force is the only thing they understand.
That's great. A few more questions about gargoyles. One more thing, I'm out of here. I wonder what else I can ask, so I'm going to do number 1.
What can I tell you about them?
What is a gargoyle?
A gargoyle, put simply, is a creature that was created to protect the Tremere clan in the early years of our existence. They are very powerful and not to be trifled with.
The Tremere created them?
Yes. We used our extensive knowledge of blood magics to create a race of protectors. They served that purpose well, but they have also caused many problems. It's a complicated issue.
Just how complicated?
Well, many gargoyles still serve their Tremere masters, but a number of them have since rebelled and gone into hiding. They are a sentient race, but ultimately unfit for the freedom they desire. They need the guidance of their former masters.
A few more questions.
With much difficulty, I'm afraid. Gargoyles are
Oops.
notoriously resilient.
I accidentally hit the wrong one.
Their hides are made of stone. Firearms will be
I meant to do
almost
number 2
useless.
and I hit number 1.
Blunt force is the only thing they understand.
A few more questions.
What can I tell you about them?
I think it was in
gargoyle, put
this
simply,
tree.
is a creature that was...
Yeah, because I wanted to ask, do gargoyles still serve the Tremere?
Well, many gargoyles still serve their Tremere masters, but a number of them have since rebelled and gone into hiding.
Oh, okay.
They are a...
Alright, well, I don't need any.
With
I don't need
much
anything else.
difficulty, I'm afraid.
Let's get out of here. I'm out of here. Alright, so let me check my inventory. Oh, that's nice. We got a nice little memento from when we fought the serial killer. Strange talisman is usually on heavy, emanating a palpable power. It reduces the amount of damage done by gargoyles. Rune of the Third Eye. Okay. So we got it. Just in case things go sideways, it's nice to have because they're pretty tough. And by pretty tough, I mean it will literally shatter my face and body into a million pieces if it wants to. All right, so back to Hollywood. I can't remember if Isaac gave me the keys to the theater.
Need a ride?
I guess we'll find out. Okay, we got a phone here that we can answer. Let's just go looking for the thing. Okay, no. The theater must be this way. Yeah, here we go. Here's the theater. Hopefully I can convince this thing not to kill me. I'm gonna save it though, just in case, because I would like to keep my face the way it is. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Let's talk.
Kindred invader, monster, I will smash you, crush you, tear the flesh from your bones.
I believe you. Hold on, I'm not here to fight you. I just want to talk. That's an interesting way to start a conversation. I'm only here to talk. You must be the gargoyle I'm here to get rid of. Wow, you're even uglier than I thought you would be. Number 1.
Talk? No. Always kindred are talking, scheming, hurting others with their lies. Monsters you all. Abominations. A curse upon the earth.
Wait. I come here in peace. I have an offer from Isaac Abrams. Wait, I know your master, Maximilian Strauss. I'm not here to fight. We can work this out peacefully. You're calling me a monster? Take a look in the mirror, pal. I don't remember which one. Obviously, either number 1 or number 2 we gotta go with. Number 1.
Offer? What offer? Yet another lie? He hopes to control me, to enslave me, just as my master before him. First he sends his underlings to destroy me, and now he wants to make peace? No! Curse him! Curse you all!
Believe me, he doesn't want to control you. He said he needs your protection. Number 1.
What is this? Another devilish trick? Am I to trade one chain for another? Bow to Abrams now, instead of my old master? Never!
There are soldiers and there are commanders. You will make a good soldier. Isaac doesn't need another servant. He needs an ally against his Camarilla foes. 2.
Camarilla. What means this, Camarilla?
It means you better start doing your homework. They're in charge these days. I skipped over number 1 because I'm not doing that. That would seems to me like that would goad him into just punching me. Actually, I'm kind of working for them. They want to take over LA. They are kindred who want to rule over other kindred. Isaac fights against them. Number 4.
He fights against his own kind.
Yes, but only as long as it takes him to consolidate his own power. Yes, he fights against those who made you a slave as well, the Tremere. Survival in this world is all about who tells you what to do. All about who tells you what to do. Yes, and now unfortunately I'm going to fight you. Number 2.
The Tremere. Hate them above all your kind I do. Secrecy and sorcery, betrayal and blood magic. Damned to hell are all of you, but the Tremere most of all.
Actually, they're not such bad people when you get to know them. Yes, Isaac needs your help to eradicate their curse once and for all. Right. Now things will be different when Isaac is giving everyone orders. Don't blame the player, kid. Blame the game. By the way, yours is over. Wait a second. Didn't what's his name say do not let Isaac know that he created him? If I basically give this to Isaac, this gargoyle, At some point, they're going to have a conversation, and he's going to know that Strauss was the one that made him. You know what, screw it. I'd rather not get my face punched. So, I'm going to go with number 2.
Yes, I will fight alongside this Abrams and help him in his battle against this Camarilla. Lifeless demon he may be, but I swear to fight at his side.
Good to hear it. I'll tell Isaac he has a new ally.
Yes, now leave me. This theater is my domain, and I seek the peace of solitude.
See ya. I wonder if there's anything I can grab in here. I don't think so, and I'm not testing it because, yeah, he's way bigger than me. Sorry, I was really analyzing that dialogue because I was really hoping to avoid a fight. Basically, I'd rather not fight him, and I'll just deal with whatever Strauss cooks up because, yeah. Where's the smut place? Because I think the smut place is on the way to Isaac's. Yeah, so let's just go in here. Talk to Smutty Smutterson. And see what we can find out about that tape. Look at this winner. He's a specimen.
Hey, you slick.
Hey, who are you?
The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a 4-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't, because that's not a 4-letter word, and I don't even know what that would imply. Depraved ain't a 4-letter word. Anyway, tell me about this place. I have a few questions for you, Flynn. I guess I'm out of here, Flynn. See ya. You're right. Depraved is an 8-letter word. Idiot. Later. Number 2.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
You ever heard of Death Mass Productions?
Those guys? Yeah. Yeah, I heard of them. Why do you want to know?
I might be in the market for some of their products. I have a tape that they made, and I'm trying to find out if it's real. Just curious, I read something in a magazine. Let's just go with number 3.
A tape? You mean the tape? You've got a copy of it? Have you seen it?
That's right, what of it?
Look, man, get the hell out of here, all right? I don't want any part of that scene. I hear people seeing that tape ain't been coming home for dinner. I don't deal in that kind of stuff anyway, so just take it somewhere else.
I thought you said this place had everything. You must know something. Look, Flynn, I need to find Death Mass Productions. Where are they? I'm not going to ask you twice, Flynn. Tell me how to find DMP. Number 3.
Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who are they? Seriously, get the hell out of here.
Look, I'm a collector. You can tell me what you know.
Okay. Look, all I know is that a guy calls on the payphone down the street every once in a while. He'll say something like, the moon is a terrible mistress, or some creepy shit like that.
Yeah, and then what?
And then all you have to say is, who walks the night with demons of dread. Supposedly you'll be told where to meet the guy to pick up product. I don't know for sure. I never tried it. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, whatever. I'm getting out of here, Flynn. Thanks for the info. Don't walk home alone tonight. See ya. Number 2.
Hey, wait. Look, you might as well know this. Word on the street is that they didn't even make the video. They're just distributing it. No one even knows where it comes from. I'm telling you, man. Whatever you're in, get out of it now.
I wish I could, Flynn, but I'm in for good. Later. Go home and change your underwear. See ya. Number 1. What's in here? Dirty dog. It's gotta be a password for something. Nice, I'll take the fancy watch. The sin bin. Let's see what log file is. Dirty dog. Password failed. Okay, let's hack it. Private. DMP. Okay, this is just basically what he told us about what to say when the phone rings. Okay. But what is that dirty dog for? Alright, whatever. I don't know. We'll come back to that stuff later because I think that's for something. Okay, Isaac.
Any luck?
About the gargoyle. I've convinced it to be loyal to you.
A gargoyle serving in the defense of Hollywood. Exceptional. I'm sure it'll come as quite a surprise to the first shock troop that crosses the city line. You've got a lot of promise. It's a shame you're still working full-time for the wrong side.
I've got nothing against the Anarchs. The prince knows who gets the job done. That's why I'm here. Number 1, because I mean, I don't really have anything against them. I mean, Nines has stepped in for me a few times, so... Number 1.
I'd like to hope so. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Right, later.
Any luck?
Let's talk to him about Ash.
Then there is nothing I can do. Involving myself would be... No, I'm certain Ash will find some way out of his mess.
Number 1.
You would be foolish not to be. Once they've got your scent, they're like murderous paparazzi.
Then won't they kill Ash no matter where he goes? Before I go, I had some other questions. Number 3.
Any luck?
Can we... Huh. I was hoping that he would give me something for helping Ash, since that was his child, but I guess I guess not. That was a little surprising. Alright, let's go answer the creepy phone. And then we can also hit up Vesuvius too. And I am still super chrome. Hello?
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks the night with demons of dread?
The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
I'll be there. Whatever. Goodbye. Number 1. Hopefully I can eat someone because I'm about to, frenzy. Where is the Lucky Star Motel? Okay, that's what I meant to hit. Can I eat one of these and then it fill my blood? There we go. I could have sworn there was like 1 or 2 times I did that and that didn't fill anything. But that just could have been really cheap blood. I mean, I'm Ventru after all, so unless it's like really good stuff, I'm not really gonna get much of anything. Which, that's the real downer of playing as Ventru. I mean, dominance and presence are pretty good. So that's a trade-off. Okay, so this is door 6. 5, 3, 2. Here we go. Oh, good. Good, this is wonderful. I like the decorations. Internet cafe key. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. This is great. This is great. That guy still here? Yep, still dead. Where am I going? I'm going to Ground Zero, right, the internet cafe. I don't know what this unlocks, though. What would I need this key card for when I can just walk in through the front door? I don't even... Oh. Hey, where is that sound coming from? Oh. That is not good. Oh my god. Wow. That's some crazy stuff. Hold on. Hold on. You varmint. Wait a minute. Let me get my, let me get out my gun here. Oh, jeez. Okay. See, this is probably not gonna work. Okay. Alright. This takes a different approach. Yeah, I thought I could just shoot them. That didn't really work out too well. And I am still Chrome. Witness me. Okay, so obviously they shoot different scenes here. This one's really not my thing. Dumpster Damsels is not one that I would want to watch. Okay. Also not really my thing. I mean, I like nature. Okay, this one is especially not my thing. Okay, so this just leads me... Okay, so I take it that wasn't supposed to happen. Because it looks like these guys are legit trying to run a business. Wow, locking pick skill of 10? That is bananas. Okay, so I can't get in there. DMP. Oh, jeez. Let's get some fortitude going. Hey, I'm not Chrome anymore. I punch you, sir. Wow. This is where they do their very serious stuff. This is some crazy stuff. That's not good.
Oh Jesus, man! What the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered. Oh God! Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
Who are you? You work for DMP?
Yeah, I mean, no, fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
What the hell is going on? Those are the same creatures on your tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. I mean, one of the guys stole it, found it at the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
Yeah? What goes on down here? Parcheesi? Whatever, you guys aren't exactly angels. What mansion? Where is it? Number 1.
Some of it, yeah, it was bad, but, you know, no one ever really mattered. Junkies, runaways, mostly doing them a favor.
You're sick. I hope these things find you down here and kill you too. This must be what they call poetic justice. That's a pretty dismal view of humanity. I don't care about that. Just tell me where the mansion is. Number 4.
Please, just get me out of here. Oh, no. Ah!
What? Alright, so there's a mansion that he referenced. Oh my gosh, get in the hole. There we go. Oh, here's a tape. Complete horror tape. Cool. Alright. We got the complete horror tape. So having a lock pick skill of 10 just makes it so that you don't have to fight these things down there. Anyway. Wow. these things come from? I mean, I know that they come from the mansion, more than likely, but... And now there's nobody in here. They probably ran out when they heard a bunch of crazy stuff happening. I mean, that's what I would have done. Okay, so let's tell Isaac that we have the complete tape. We might have to save Vesuvius for next time. And we also need to see Marrow. Although I'm pretty sure that quest is just broken. I just remember it being so hard.
Any luck?
Yeah, and those things on the tape, they're real. Number one.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Oh boy, here we go.
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
Guess I'll head to King's Way. Thanks, Isaac.
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading man and march a few of my own troops up the hill to finish the job.
Thanks, but I'll take a cab.
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Who then should I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I'll remember that. Goodbye, Isaac. If that mansion is the only way to get at the Nosferatu, then we better tie up a few more things here in Hollywood. For one, let's go to Vesuvius and let's see Romero. And then I think that's pretty much everything there is to do in Hollywood. Let's start with Vesuvius. First, I'm going to save it. So they got some pretty nice merch. Like, that's a pretty cool shirt. Like, I would wear that shirt. I can't talk to her, huh? All right.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Who are you? What do you mean? Don't waste your time. You've got nothing that interests me anymore. Number one.
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trap? If you got something to say to me, say it here. Lead the way. Number 3.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
I knew there had to be a catch. Let me guess, you want me to do something for you. Just a wild guess, but you're a toreador, aren't you? Number 3.
Oh yes. What gave me away?
Your histrionic attempt to be deep. Your passion, or you're annoying the shit out of me. Let's go with number 2, because that seems to be a persuasion attempt.
How absolutely intoxicating for you to notice. I'm beginning to think bringing you up here was an even better idea than I thought. The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Hunters. They're just kind, simple, fragile kind. I appreciate it. Right, look, lady, I know you've got some ulterior motive. Spill it. Number 1.
Think nothing of it. I'm Velvet. Velour. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
You're already boring me to tears. What should I ask? No, what's all this about hunters? Number 2.
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
Tell me about your hunter problem, then we'll get fingers involved. What were you saying about hunters before? Number 1, because that's funny.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
What do you mean?
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Maybe I could take care of her. It may be difficult to accept, but you may have to kill her. That's too bad. I have another question. Number 1.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Kill a hunter? You don't have to ask me twice. Depends. What's it worth to you? Number 2.
I've got a girl, Misty. She's divine and a willing blood doll for the right amount of money. I'll set her up for you. My treat.
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
What do I do? I like the sound of that. Where is she? Number 1.
She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
I'm not promising anything. I have another question. Before I go, I had another question. I understand. I'll go take care of your problem. This won't take long. Be back in a minute. Number 4. All right. Nope, I already got turned around. Okay. See, there's my famous sense of direction. Probably one of the most simple indoor areas, and I got lost. So, can't wait for Chinatown. I'm gonna get lost all day. Okay, so before we go head down and do that side quest for Romero, let's go back to the sin bin and deal with Chastity. And hopefully we don't die, but she is just a human. I don't think she's as strong as Mel Gibson, who we fought earlier. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, please watch the last episode of this. Wow, I completely passed it. Look at that. You were probably yelling at me like, hey, dummy, you're passing it, and yeah. Let's see if we can ask this classy gentleman.
What can I do for you, Slick?
About her. You got a girl who works here with a broken heart tattoo on her back.
Yeah, Chastity. She works downstairs in the booth. But if you're looking for someone to pull your cork, I got better girls than her. She ain't exactly adventuresome. Know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure she'll do just fine.
All right, it's your dollar. But if you want a private show, you're gonna have to wait until the booth customers clear out. The girls don't come out for one-on-one action until then.
Later. Okay. Oops. Oh. Well, that's cool. Oh, I can't get in there, so... I didn't mean to lockpick that, though. Okay, there's some dude here. And there's a dude here. Alright, so how do we get rid of them? Can I talk to him? No. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Peep show. Let's hack it. Status. Window 1 malfunction, number 2 operational, number 3 operational. Okay, let's lock it down. Okay. So now this guy's gotta leave. I mean, if it's closed, I mean, he has to leave, right? Come on, dude, go home. Jeez. All right. This guy's still here. Like an idiot. dude. Get out. Peep. Show. Unlock. Must be reset manually. Call Globo Mecha window for assistance. Oops. That's an awesome name for a company. Dude, seriously, get out. Get out. Wow. Maybe he'll go back to watching her and then... Maybe if I leave and come back, he won't be stuck anymore. Because that's kind of annoying. I just want to finish this. There we go. Dude, come on.
Yeah, what are you looking for, honey?
Me and you in a private room for 10 minutes. How about a freebie for me in the other room?
Oh. Okay. I'll just go back into the pleasure palace.
Do you have to kick the door?
Well, here we are. You got something specific in mind? Because the clock's ticking, honey.
Give me a couple of seconds. I'll get back to you. Alright, this is gonna get crazy. Can't take her sword?
Well, here we are. You got something specific in mind? Because the clock's ticking, honey.
Give me a couple of seconds and I'll get back to you. So just the same thing I can say before. I was hoping that she would act as like a blood doll for me so that I could feed, but whatever. Live a little, live a little music, live music. Friday night, Dead Rise. Saturday, Ghoul Town. Ghoul Town is a pretty cool name for a band.
Look who's back.
Vivi.
My friends call me Vivi. Velvet will do.
What? Really? After I took care of that problem? About that hunter?
Mm-hmm.
The hunter's dead.
I asked you not to kill anyone else. You may be able to wash that blood off your hands easily, but my conscience will soak in it. Have you already forgotten your humanity? Because I haven't.
Sorry, it was an accident. So, a few kind got in the way. You're okay, that's what matters. I don't have to listen to this. Don't ask me for any more favors. Number one, I still want that blood doll.
It was a tragedy. Loss of life is a tragedy, not an accident.
Truly, I'm sorry. I had another question.
Mm-hmm.
Number two.
Mingle, sightsee, chat, and me, of course.
I have to go.
Poor David Hatter.
Who?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls.
Oh,
It was
this guy
about
that I
secret
killed
societies
also?
and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
That sounds a lot like a guy I just wasted at the Lucky Star Motel. Or the Lucky Star.
Hatter's dead. Get out. Murderer. You've killed my precious, wonderful, dear artist. I'll never forgive you.
Well, let's try to talk to her one more time.
Get out.
I'll go.
Get out.
I am. Please don't tell me I'm gonna get stuck in a loop. Okay.
Hey, sweetheart. How are you tonight? Do anything for you?
Vivi sent me over. She said I could have a freebie.
Vivi sent you? Oh, right. She paid for you in advance. She told me to give you whatever you wanted. Shall we go back to the private rooms?
Sounds like a fine idea.
Just follow me. We're almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, there we are. Now, what would you like me to do? I just love a man who tells me what he wants and how he wants it.
Come here, I have a secret to tell you. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, I'm just killing everybody. You know what? She got mad at me for killing, what's his name? I'm just gonna say, sorry. Via email. I'll be like, really apologetic and use a lot of sad face emojis and little frowny faces, maybe a little cat emoji. Maybe I'll throw in the weird one with like the ghost that's like winking but sticking his tongue out, and then maybe a thumbs up. So I'm pretty sure she never wants to see me ever again, and you know what, that's fine. Isaac has identified the house in the snuff film as a house in the hills on Kingsway. He also surmised that you will need to confront the film's creator to gain access to the Nosferatu. Oh, and then I can still talk to Strauss about the gargoyle. Okay. So you know what? Let's leave it there, and then when we come back, I'll try not to kill any more people. No promises. We'll do the side quest for Romero, and then after that, we'll go into the hills to the mansion. And then, really, that should take care of Hollywood. Yeah, and then after that, we'll just have Chinatown. So we're almost done with our playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade. Of course, there's still a bunch of surprises and awesome moments. And a lot of really difficult fights to come. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.